can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced. Copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can call for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Pick on the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here.
Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
We're gonna work.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So
Set.
first and 10
18,
now from
Gator.
the 30.
Watch a slat. Watch a slat. Watch a slat. Hit it.
Now again,
Go,
right
go,
side.
run,
Swift.
run.
Room here.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now again, right side, Swift, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, Zoo. Get it.
Second and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
Here we go. Here we go.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 36.
Hey, it's our house. 57's the mic. Ready.
Now back to throw.
You ain't doing nothing.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Oh, nice pick.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Good.
First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts.
Check. Crunch. Bang, 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 bang. Check.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Catch it.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Check. Alert. Alert 3. Alert.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. His fifth touchdown now of the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together. Formulating a streak, with the whole month of December still left to play. I think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Slam, slam, slam.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch the shift, watch the shift. Hey, hey, watch the shift, watch the shift.
Check 52.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
180.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 45. That's now the 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down.
Set, ready, 8, read. You better bring it. You better bring it. 2.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Got it.
7's Mike. Mike 57.
Let's go one more. Ready.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now a handoff here to the running back. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more coming.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
180.
Mike's 5-4.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Check 99.
They'll try to run forward with Cohen, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert. 18. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Ran,
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Page.
Come on now.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped. I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Check the backer.
Undercrush.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10.
Watch the screen.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
Easy work.
Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
It's our time.
Snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the cross block. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush, that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays, they pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's who you're looking for.
Here's second and 8. Quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
Let's go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Heavy on the edges.
Ready, go. Ready.
Looking to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. Go. This guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eat. Defense wins championships, man.
Second and 9 now. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Enough takes to start you out a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very fickle man.
18 Gator.
Watch the out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 26. Check 26. Watch twist. Watch twist.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Right up, 180! 54 Mike. He don't know no better.
Chef. He's coming. We got double up. Alert. Mike's 54.
Now Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
At the 50-yard line.
They get good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now again, right side, Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Let's bring it. Let it go.
He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Yeah, and that's now the second time he's picked up a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Now Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And how about this? Fourth and long,
check,
and they're going to go for it.
We own them. We own them.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mike's 54. Hey, they scared. They scared.
Red, up.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Ready,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee, and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Get ready. Get ready.
Hit it.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, it's Cohen. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Mike, 180.
Mike's 5-4.
Blue.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Get up. 180.
Mike, check. Watch 50.
Hey, alert.
You want this? Right there. 54. Right there. 50.
Hey. High 7.
Ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm coming.
Red, up.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Hey, Haywood.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Check.
Hey, 18.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch it.
Go.
Trubisky on third and long. Throwing left side, it's complete. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Show it up.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The 43-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's our time. It's our time.
And he'll get it here to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Safe.
Right back to him on first down. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Rip left.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown. His 11th touchdown of the year as the Bears push further out in front. The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And the lead is up to 8.
Bears 14, Falcons 6.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On second down, Swift He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
50, plant.
Mike, watch the run, watch the run.
Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
We played
well,
to
the
win.
crowd doesn't like that.
go
It was
now.
going to bring
10
up
logo.
4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they?
Mike,
It brings
53.
them back into it,
Here we go,
but
Steve.
not in a positive way. Now they're angry. They can jangle a team a little bit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow
Let's
right
go.
along
30
with you
base.
because the spot they're in now
Three buzz.
is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Going up top. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run him out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we go. 10 Tucson.
Hey, we got to
Hey, Delta.
57.
2nd and 4. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Third down and 4 yards to go.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike's 57. Go.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st down, Atlanta.
Come on,
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Deep rip.
And again this time to the tailback. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Here comes the boom.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the Bears' 10-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
3 buzz.
Cut. 61. Matchbox lights. Hit it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
That's it, baby.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Mike 55.
5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Get it.
Mike, number 53.
They'll set up
Mike
the throw.
53.
He's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout.
Let's go.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Ready? They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hey, check.
Come. Mike, 55. 55.
They'll try and throw the ball. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown to last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
No gain on this defense. No.
Mike 5-4.
Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky got his man complete over the middle. That's Page. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check.
On first down.
Quick.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too.
Shim. Check three. Watch.
They try again with Cohen. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Mike 54.
Hey, keep it up.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43.
I'm going to come back to you.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
He wasn't ready.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Our time. Listen.
Alert, 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 alert.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 35. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, and get to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Watch the motion, watch the motion.
Hey, watch that, watch that.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen.
You can't block me.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Defensively, they burn it here with
Mike
1:51 left. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. That is caught by Cohen. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw.
Let's get off the field.
Let's get off the field. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 9-yard line.
Come on, 180.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Here we go, here we go.
And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote.
On don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a knee